Wow, a pond. I wonder what lives here. I can see frogs, birds, and bugs. I wonder what's living down inside the pond. Let's take a look under the water and find out. Wow, I've never seen the bottom of a pond before. There's so many amazing plants and animals. Let's make our own pond. Great idea. Let's start our pond by adding rocks. Tap on the book if you want to hear about the things you can add to the pond. Great! Now there's lots of places for the animals to live and hide. Let's keep going. Underwater plants. Floating plants. Ooh, now we get to pick a plant to add. You can always use my book to hear more information. Underwater plants will help feed lots of pond animals. I wonder who will eat them. Let's look around. Wow, this is so interesting. Let's keep going. Now we get to add animals to the pond. Ponds need lots of different plants and animals to stay healthy. Let's pick one and see what happens. Worm, snail. These wiggly worms are so tiny. I wonder what other small animals live in the pond. I noticed that each time we choose something, the pond changes. Look, we're going up. I wonder what we'll discover. Different creatures live here, in the middle of the pond. I wonder what they are and what they eat. Tadpole, dragonfly larva. Wow, I wonder how many tadpoles are here. Count how many you see. We could take a closer look at the plants and animals in the pond with this magnifying glass. Move the magnifying glass over a plant or animal and click it to see it up close. I noticed that the little worms wiggle when they swim. I think this is because they don't have fins like fish do. It looks like tadpole bodies are just a head and tail. I wonder how the body parts will change as it grows into a frog. Dragonfly larva. Scavenger beetle larva. These larvae become bright, colorful dragonflies when they grow up. They look so different as babies. Scavenger beetle larva. Caddisfly larva. These larvae become beetles when they grow up. Imagine how different they will look. I noticed this scavenger beetle larva has 3 pairs of legs. That's 6 altogether. I wonder if it's an insect. I notice the dragonfly larva has a big bottom lip. that helps it scoop up food. What do you notice? This frog is the grown-up of the tadpole we added. I noticed that this frog has green skin, covered in spots. Do you think that helps it hide? I noticed the beetle's body is dark brown. What do you notice? Now we're near the pond's surface. I wonder how the animals will be different here. Pumpkin seed sunfish, red spotted newt. These little fish have lots of fun colors. What do you notice about the colors of the animals in the pond? I noticed the pumpkin seed fish has a bright and colorful pattern. I wonder if that helps them find each other. Red spotted newt, spotted bass. Look carefully to spot the differences between the pond creatures. What do you notice about the animal sizes? Red spotted newt, yellow bullhead catfish. This fish is called a catfish because it has feelers on its face that look like cat whiskers. I noticed the catfish has whiskers. That must be why it's called a catfish. These help it find food to eat in the dark waters. This dragonfly is the grown-up of the larva we added. I noticed the dragonfly has 2 really big eyes. I wonder if a dragonfly sees really well. I noticed small hairs on the back of the beetle's legs. These help it swim. What do you notice? We've reached the top. I wonder what new things we'll discover. Teal duck, map turtle. Map turtles' strong beaks are perfect for eating their favorite food, snails. I noticed this turtle's skin is brown with yellow marks. What do you notice? Heron, kingfisher. Kingfishers have pointy beaks that help them go fast when they dive into the water. Catfish don't have scales like some other fish. Their skin is smooth, but it's covered in taste buds that help them find food. Teal duck, heron. The great blue heron mostly eats small fish. We finished our pond. That was so cool. Let's keep exploring. You can keep exploring, or you can make another pond. Do you want to start a new pond? Click this button to look at the creatures you've discovered. My animals. Look at all the living things you've discovered. Click on them to learn more.
An Elwood City Thanksgiving. Everyone celebrates Thanksgiving in a different way. Who would you like to visit first? This is Mr. Ratburn and Patrick's house. They like having a quiet Thanksgiving for two. Cranberries. Tap the cups and plates, mac and cheese. Peas. Hot tea. Let's help Mr. Ratburn and Patrick take a family photo. A family photo is a wonderful way to remember the day. Tap everyone to choose a pose. That picture looks great! To take another one, tap the photo. Let's help with Mr. Ratburn and Patrick's Thanksgiving tradition, baking a chocolate cake. Mr. Ratburn loves cake and Patrick owns a chocolate shop, so their new Thanksgiving tradition is to bake a chocolate cake. Let's help them. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Let's get 2 eggs. Tap to crack them into the bowl. Now add some sugar. Pour in a little bit of vanilla. Now we need butter. And we need to add some flour. We'll add some chocolate, but first we need to chop it up. The batter smells nice and chocolatey. Now let's tap to stir the batter. Let's pour the batter into the cake pan. Then pop the pan into the oven. Don't forget to set the timer. 30 minutes should do it. A baking cake smells so good. The cake is careful, it's hot. Wow, that looks delicious. Just one more step, frosting. Tap the flavor you want, then move the knife around to frost the cake. When you're finished, tap the done button. Wow, Mr. Ratburn and Patrick are going to love this cake. If you want to bake another, tap the cookbook. Chocolate cake. This is my home. I love spending Thanksgiving with my mom. Cornmeal muffins. Blueberry pie. Before we have our stew, we have to harvest the vegetables. Tap the basket. Let's do my Thanksgiving tradition, harvesting the three sisters to make a stew. My Thanksgiving tradition is to give respect to the indigenous peoples who have lived here for thousands of years and still live here. Every year I plant the three sisters in a traditional way. Corn, holding up pole beans, with squash covering the ground. All three helping each other grow. First, tap the squash leaves to move. The prickly squash leaves help keep pests away and the ground moist. When I pick the vegetables, I thank the plant to show respect and to make it what Native Americans call an honorable harvest. Now let's pick some beans. The bean plants nourish the soil, helping all three plants grow. Hey, let's uncover all these beans before we pick them. Hey, let's uncover all these beans before we pick them. Now let's pick some corn. The corn stalks act like poles. Oops! We need to uncover all these ears of corn before we pick them. Thank you, corn. Now that we have squash, beans, and corn, I can make a three-sister stew to share with my mom. We have so much to be thankful for. That stew smells so good. To harvest more vegetables, tap the basket. Three-sister stew. Milk. This is a land acknowledgement. Let's read it. Before my mom and I eat, we read this Indigenous Peoples Land Acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the people of Elwood City live upon the traditional lands of Indigenous peoples who are not only in the past. They are here today, and they continue to show their talents and gifts, even with continuing oppression and unfair treatment. We celebrate them. Let's take a family photo. It's family photo time. That's a picture to remember.
Big O here, and it's time for you to become an agent. Greetings, soon-to-be Odd Squad agent. Choose how you'd like to look. That's right, I'm talking to you with the nice eyes, or hair, or maybe glasses, but also maybe not glasses. Tap or click the arrow when you're done. The next step is to grow your uniform. You heard me right. Grow Odd Squad Mobile Unit. To grow your uniform, fill the bucket with exactly 1 gallon of water. There are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. Now, you need to fill the bucket with exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. There goes the uniform, see? And that is your new uniform. Your agent needs a gadget. Click or tap the letters and numbers so the beams see 3. These claw machines are tricky. Try again. See 1. Great work, almost gadget. In an honest emergency, move your agent up and down to avoid the oddness. To defeat the biggest oddness of all, you need to add more pieces to your gadget. Look at the number line. Collect the first missing number, and then the next missing number, until all the missing numbers are filled in. But that is some next level oddness. You need to add more pieces to your gadget. work, but that is some next level oddness. You need to add more pieces to your gadget. In no time. You are now an official Odd Squad agent. Congratulations. Want to play again? Uniform. First, choose Investigation Department. To grow your uniform, fill the bucket with exactly 1 gallon of water. Choose a container. There are 4 quarts in 1, 2, 3. 4 quarts make 1 gallon. There goes the uniform seed, and that is your new uniform. Wear it well. Press the arrow button. Greetings, soon-to-be Odd Squad agent. Choose how you'd like to look. The next step is to grow your uniform. You heard me right. Investigation Department. To grow your uniform, fill the bucket with exactly 1 gallon of water. There are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. 1, 2, 3. 4 quarts make 1 gallon. There goes the uniform seed, and that is your new uniform. Wear it well. Your agent needs a gadget. Click or tap the letters and numbers so the beams meet on the square C3. Now you can use your gadget in an odd emergency simulation. Move your agent up and down to avoid the oddness. To defeat the biggest oddness of all, you need to add more pieces to your gadget. Look at the number line. Collect the first missing number, and then the next missing number, until all the missing numbers are filled in. But that is some next level oddness. You need to add more pieces to your gadget. But that is some next level oddness. You need to add more pieces to your gadget. Amazing! You defeated that oddness in no time. You are now an official Odd Squad agent. Congratulations! Want to play again?